Well, it's probably not 10 degrees where you are. We'll get this class warmed up pretty quickly. You'll need a block. You can place the block off to the side just for the moment. And we'll start in a seated position. As you arrive, place the hands in the lap with the eyes softly blink closed. And of course, as always, just taking these first moments to arrive on our mats, to arrive in our practice. Begin to notice the gentle movement of the breath through the body. Create a rhythm of breath that you can maintain throughout class. And together take a full inhale breath through the nose. Open mouth, audibly exhale. Once more, full inhale. Audible exhale. Return to the inhale and exhale through the nose. And blink the eyes open, shift forward to tabletop. When you arrive, start to shift the shoulders around the wrists and hips around the knees. Really begin to explore whatever movements begin to show up to you in practice today. Knowing that there's never a right or wrong. As long as you're listening to what you would like and what you need from practice. Turn the fingers to face the side edges of the mat. Keep shifting around. Then bring the backs of the hands to the mat, fingers face towards one another. You can bend and straighten the elbows a few times as you press down through the full back of the hand. Cool. Untuck the toes, send the hips back to the heels, interlace the fingers behind you. On the inhale, reach the fist towards the back of the mat. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another. Then bend the elbows, hook the fist outside of the right hip. Squeeze the elbows towards one another behind you. And drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. While you're here, you might lift and lower the chin a few times. Just moving the head around lightly. We have a chorus from downstairs so far this morning. Lift the head on the inhale, reach the fist towards the back of the mat. It's a very cute chorus. And exhale, hook the fist outside of the left hip. Again, squeeze the elbows towards one another. That happens by the shoulder blades wrapping towards one another first. Then drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. Lift and lower the chin a little bit. Lift the head, reach the fist back one. And release the interlace, just kind of shake out the hands momentarily. You'll slide the forearms forward to forearm plank pose, step the feet back. Shift forwards and backwards on the toes a couple of times. Then lower the knees, lower the thighs, untuck the toes. For the first round of our volatile Sphinx Rolls, we'll keep the knees down. On the exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, round through the upper back, lift the hips and thighs just off the ground, separate the shoulder blades on the back body. Then lower the thighs, lower the hips, back to Sphinx Pose. 5 more like that. Exhale, chin to chest, around. Lower back down. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. You're back to the mat. Lower the chest to the ground, slide the fingertips wide, point the elbows up. Then roll the shoulders back and help heel the upper body off the mat. Exhale, lower back down. 2 more with the breath. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, rise. Exhale, lower down. Bring the forearms back to the ground, elbows under shoulders, through a momentary Sphinx Pose. Then tuck the toes behind you, lift the knees and thighs, forearm plank. You'll drop the heels to the right, then tap the right hip to the ground.
Then lift the right hip and back to center, heels back to center. Heels left, drop the hips left, back through center. Heels right, hip right, center. Heels left, hips left, center. Side to side, 3 more times each side. That's 3. That's 2. That is 1. Lifting back to center, forearm plank. Lower the knees, lower the thighs. Untuck the toes, pull the elbows back towards the hip points. Again, a couple more moments in Sphinx Pose, just getting an extension through the front line of the body. Continue to press the pelvis into the mat while you're here. And then for our Sphinx Rolls, round number 2, you can keep your knees down as we did earlier, or you can press into the tops of the feet. When the hips lift, the thighs lift, and then maybe the knees lift as well. Same action on the upper body. Tuck the chin to the chest. Exhale, lift the hips, lift the thighs. Lift the knees. Lower knees, thighs, hips, Sphinx Pose. 5 more. Exhale, curl in. Lower back down. 5. 4. 3, 2, 1. Lower back to Sphinx. Then lower the chest, slide the fingertips wide, point the elbows up. 2 Cobra waves. Roll the shoulders back and help heel the upper body off the ground. Exhale, lower back down. 2. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. 1. Good. Forearms to the ground. Elbows under shoulders, Sphinx Pose. Tuck the toes behind you, lift the knees, lift the thighs, forearm plank. And just twice each side. Drop heels right, drop the hips right, keep the hips down. Now pull the left knee towards the left elbow. Reach the left leg back. Lift back to center, forearm plank. Heels left, hips left. Hips stay down, pull right knee towards right elbow. Extend the right leg back, forearm plank. Once more each side. Drop to the right. Left knee towards left elbow. Back to center, forearm plank. Drop to the left, right knee, right elbow. Back to center, forearm plank. Lower knees, lower thighs. Sphinx Pose, inhale. Lower chest to mat, exhale. Bring the fingertips under the shoulders, press the hips back to the heels, Child's Pose. And just for a moment, Child's Pose, rock the hips a little bit side to side. Place the fingertips in line with the knees, inhale, round the spine up to a seated position. Then shift forward to stand on the shins, with the toes near the back edge of the mat. Grab your block. Place your block in your left hand, reach your left arm up by the left ear. Now shift to the left shin, pull the right knee to the right ribcage. Without the right foot touching the ground, place the block as close to the front right corner of the mat as you possibly can. Leave the block there. Pull the right knee to the chest. Now tap the right heel onto the top of the block. Quick little tap. Then again, without the right foot touching the ground, grab the block. Inhale, reach the left arm up by the left ear. Now exhale, step the right foot to the front right corner of the mat. Land the block inside the right foot. Inhale, reach the right arm forward and up. Lunge twist with the left knee low. Exhale, bend the right elbow towards the back left heel. And now reach the right arm forward, move the chest towards the ground. And then tuck the left toes, lift the left knee as you exhale, straighten the right leg, fold over the right thigh. Bend both knees, lower the left knee to ground. Frame the block between the hands, low lunge, inhale, reach the arms up. Then shift to the left shin, exhale, pick up the right foot. Land the right shin next to the left shin. Move the block into the right hand, inhale, bring left knee to chest.
Again, without the left foot touching the ground, place the block at the front left corner of the mat.
Inhale, left knee to chest.
Exhale, left heel touches the block. Go get the block with the right hand.
Inhale, reach the right arm up by the right ear.
Exhale, step left foot to front left corner. Land the block inside of the left foot. Inhale, reach the left arm forward and up. Exhale, bend left elbow towards right heel. Extend the left arm and chest forward on the inhale. Tuck the right toes, exhale, lift the right knee, straighten left leg, fold. Bend both knees, lower the right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up, low lunge. On the exhale, bend the elbows, drop the block behind the head, face the triceps forward. Now shift to the right shin, inhale, pick up the left foot. Exhale, left shin to right shin. Keep the elbows bent, tuck the toes behind you. Sit the hips back to the heels and lift the knees off the ground. Can you hug the inner elbows towards one another, keep the crown of the head lifted. Now tap the knees to the ground twice. Try to tap the knees simultaneously. Try not to lose the block. 1, 2. Lower the knees. Stand on the shins, inhale, reach the left arm up with the block. Right knee to chest. Exhale, place the block at the front right corner. Right knee in, inhale. Exhale, tap the right heel. Go get the block with the left hand. Inhale, reach the left arm up by the left ear. Exhale, step right foot forward. Block inside the right foot, inhale, right arm forward and up. Exhale, right elbow towards left heel. Reach the right arm and chest forward, inhale. Pick up the left knee, exhale, straighten right leg, fold. Bend both knees, lower the left knee. Inhale, reach the arms up with the block. Exhale, bend the elbows, block behind the head. Pick up the right foot, inhale. Exhale, right shin to left shin. Block in the right hand, inhale, reach the right arm up. Left knee to chest, exhale. Place the block at the front left corner. Left knee to chest in. Exhale, left heel to block. Grab the block with the right hand, inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, step left foot forward. Block inside the left foot, inhale, reach the left arm forward and up. Exhale, bend left elbow towards right heel. Reach the left arm and chest forward, inhale. Pick up the right knee, exhale, straighten both legs, fold. Bend both knees, lower the right knee. Block between the hands, low lunge, inhale. Exhale, bend elbows, block behind the head. Pick up the left foot, inhale. Exhale, left shin to right shin. Elbows stay bent, tuck the toes, sit the hips back, lift the knees. Tap the knees down 2 times with as much control as possible. 2, 1. Lower the shins, stand on the shins, inhale, reach the left arm up. Right knee to chest. Exhale, block to the front right corner. Right knee in, inhale. Right heel taps block, exhale. Grab the block with the left hand, inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, step right foot forward. Block inside the right foot, inhale, right arm forward and up. Exhale, bend right elbow towards left heel. Reach the right arm and chest forward, inhale. Lift the left knee, exhale, straighten right leg, fold. Bend both knees, lower left knee. Bring the block in the hands, inhale, low lunge. Exhale, pick up the right foot. Right shin to left shin, inhale. Block stays in the right hand, reach the right arm up. Left knee to chest. Exhale, place the block at the front left corner. Left knee to chest, inhale. Left heel taps block, exhale. Grab the block with the right hand, inhale, reach right arm by right ear. Exhale, step left foot to front left corner. Block inside the right foot, inhale, left arm forward and up. Exhale, bend left elbow towards right heel. Reach left arm and chest forward, inhale. Tuck right toes, inhale, exhale, lift right knee, straighten both legs. Bend both knees, lower the right knee. Block between the hands, inhale, low lunge. Exhale, bend elbows, slide block behind the head. Pick up the left foot, inhale. Exhale, left shin to right shin. Elbows stay bent, tuck the toes. Sit the hips back, lift the knees. Tap the knees down 2 times. 1, 2. Lower the knees, stand on the shins, Block on the left hand, right knee to chest. One more round, place the block in the front right corner. Right knee pulls in, right heel to block. Grab the block with the left hand, inhale, reach the block up. Exhale, right foot to front right corner. Block inside the right foot, inhale, right arm forward and up. Exhale, right elbow towards left heel. Extend the right arm and chest forward, inhale. Pick up left knee, exhale, straighten right leg, fold. Bend both knees, lower left knee, lock between the hands, low lunge, inhale. Bend elbows, exhale. Pick up the right foot in. Right shin to left shin, exhale. Block on the right hand, inhale, reach the right arm up, left knee to chest. Exhale, block to the front left corner. Left knee and inhale. Tap heel to block, exhale. Grab the block in the right hand, inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, left foot to front left corner. Block inside the left foot, inhale, left arm forward and up. Exhale, left elbow towards right heel. Reach the left arm and chest forward, inhale. Tuck the right toes, exhale, lift the right knee, straighten legs. Bend both knees, lower the right knee, block between the hands, low lunge, inhale. Bend the elbows, exhale. Pick up the left foot in. Left shin to right shin, exhale. Tuck the toes to the hips back, lift the knees. Lower the heels, chair pose, inhale, reach the block up, biceps by ears. Now can you direct weight more to the heels of the feet as you pull the shins back, lengthen through the side bodies, wrap the triceps forward, and reach the pinky fingers up towards the ceiling as much as possible. Now try to sit the hips a little bit more back and a little bit lower. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold forward, place the block off to the side, out of the way. You can walk the feet about hips distance apart, if not slightly wider. Maybe hold on to opposite elbows just for a moment, rock a little bit side to side. And bring the hands to shins, inhale, lift the spine halfway. Exhale, walk the hands forward, downward, facing dog. For a few moments in our first downward dog, just move around a little bit. Of course, it can be as free form as you would like it to be right now. Inhale, forward to plank pose. Exhale, lower everything to the ground. Reach the arms forward so that you can roll to the right or the left, find your way onto your back. And you'll grab your block in your right hand, reach the right arm overhead, right bicep by right ear. The legs are extended away from the right hand. And you'll keep the legs heavy on the ground. On the exhale, you'll sit up and place the block outside of the left shin or left ankle. Then recline onto your back. Now reach the left arm overhead. On the exhale, sit up, go get the block with the left hand. Recline onto your back, reach the left arm overhead now. Exhale, sit up with the block. Place the block outside of the right shin or right foot. Recline onto your back. Right arm reaches overhead. Exhale, sit up, go get the block with the right hand. Recline to your back. Sit up. Block outside the left leg. Recline back. Sit up. Block in the left hand. Recline back. Sit up. Block outside the right leg. Recline back. Sit up. Grab the block with the right hand. Recline back. So as we continue on, you could make this a little bit more difficult. You could place the leg on the side that the block is going out of. You could hover it off the ground as you move, so you're switching legs side to side a little bit. So if the block is in the right hand right now, I'll place it outside the left leg. I'll lift the left heel as I recline down. I'll keep the left heel lifted as I grab the block. Then when I place the block outside the right leg, I'll lower the left heel, lift the right heel. So you could do one heel lifted at a time. If you're super crazy, you could keep both heels lifted the whole time. Of course, it makes it even more difficult. But we'll do one more full round. Till eventually the block ends up back in the right hand overhead. So this is my last movement. I go get the block, and then I recline with the block overhead. Nice little way to get the heart pumping. A little bit of side to side core action. You can slide the block off to the side out of the way. Arms by the sides, bend the knees, plant the feet, hips distance apart. On the inhale, lift the hips up to the ceiling, bridge pose. It doesn't have to be the deepest bridge of your lifetime, but you might just move and rock the hips a little bit side to side. Cool. Lower the hips back to ground. Extend the legs forward, reach the arms overhead. And then roll to the right or the left, find your way back onto your belly. You can scoot back onto your yoga mat, of course. Slide the fingers wide, point the elbows up. Roll the shoulders back on the inhale, peel the upper body off the ground. Reach back through the toes, lift the feet, the shins, and maybe the knees off the ground. Now can you keep this buoyancy as you exhale, lift the hands off the ground. Good, lower everything back to the mat. Once more, just like that. Roll the shoulders back and now lift the upper body. Reach back through the toes, lift the feet, lift the shins, maybe the knees. Now lift the hands off the ground. Exhale, lower, down. Fingertips under the shoulders, inner elbows by the side body. Upward facing dog or low cobra, inhale. Exhale, hips lift up and back. Downward facing dog. Bring the right hand towards the front center of the mat. And then sweep the left hand towards the outer right leg. So you're grabbing the shin, the ankle, the foot, somewhere outside of the right leg. As you thread the left rib cage through to the right side. You can even bend the left knee towards the left rib cage, just kind of motivating it through a little bit more. Release the left hand forward. Switch sides, right hand towards the outer left leg. Right knee could bend, kind of a nice little assist to press the right rib cage through to the left. And release the right hand forward to downward facing dog. And I look forward to the thumbs. Exhale, bend both elbows, lower the forearms to ground. Dolphin pose. Shift forwards and backwards on the toes in dolphin, keeping the hips elevated and the gaze forward. And on your next exhale, pull forward to plank pose with the elbows simultaneously. Stay in plank or 2 full push-ups. 1, 2, and lower knees, shift hips back, lower forearms. Inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Right hand to front center of mat. Left hand threads under towards the outer right leg. Again, you could bend the left knee as you thread the left rib cage through to the right side. But we'll add on. You'll keep the right hand outside of the right leg. Bend both knees towards the ground. Move the right hand up to the outer right thigh. Then lower just the left knee to the ground. Pick up the right hand. Move the right knee to the chest. So you're balancing only on the left shin. Reach the right arm behind you. Just a nice little extended twist to the right. Of course, you have to keep the right foot, the right knee off the ground as long as possible as you go back to the twisted downward facing dog shape. So as the right shin hovers, the right hand comes forward. Then I'll tuck the left toes, tuck the right toes, lift the left knee, slide the right hand down the outer right leg as I twist through to the right. Cool, and release the left hand forward. Switch sides, right hand towards the outer left leg. Again, pull with the right arm a little bit to thread the right rib cage through. Then we'll start our adventure. Bend both knees. Only the right knee will touch the ground. The right hand can slide up to the outer left thigh.
Then as I lift the chest, I'll lift the left hand and left foot. Stay balanced on the right shin, reach the left arm back behind you. Cool. How long can you keep the left shin off the ground? How long can you keep even the left foot off the ground? As you go back, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Slide the right hand down the outer left leg. Release the right hand forward, downward, facing dog.
And I look forward to the thumbs.
Exhale, lower both forearms. Again, shift forwards and backwards on the toes momentarily for 4, 3, 2, 1. Then pull forward, plank pose. Stay, or 4 push-ups this time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower knees, lower forearms. Inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog.
Full inhale breath through the nose. Open mouth, audibly exhale. Cool, we'll start to build on to a little sun salutation variation of our class today. Inhale, lift the toes, bend knees, look towards thumbs. On the exhale, step walk or float to toe stand. So the feet will be between the hands. You'll be on the toes, to the hips, to the heels, lift the hands. Lower the heels to ground, chair pose, inhale, reach the arms up by the ears. Then lift the toes, exhale, sit hips to heels, toe stand. Land the hands outside the thighs, inhale. Then step walk or float, full push up or skip it, exhale. Lower knees, lower forearms. Inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So that's a very base round. And we'll start to add on from there. Inhale, lift the toes, bend knees, look towards thumbs. Exhale, step walk or float, feet between the hands. Toe stand, lift the hands. Lower the heels, inhale, chair pose. Bring the hands together, exhale, twist right. Hook the left tricep outside the right thigh. So again, like chair pose earlier, direct weight back to the heels of the feet. Pull the shins back. You drop the hips just a little bit lower as you lift the chest towards the thumbs. Now stay or hover the left elbow just off of the right thigh. Try to keep all of the integrity of the twist. Lower the left elbow back to the right thigh. Then again, stay or hover the left elbow, keep the integrity. Good, back to center chair pose, inhale. Exhale, twist left, hook right tricep on left thigh. Again, weight to the heels, pull the shins back to the hips just a little bit lower. And then hover the right elbow just off the left thigh. Land the elbow for a moment, regroup. Hover the right elbow. And now reach the arms to center chair pose. Lift the toes, exhale, hips to heels. Land the hands, inhale. Step walk or float, push up or skip it, exhale. Lower knees, forearms. Inhale, upward facing or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the toes, bend knees. Exhale, step walk or float to toe stand. Lift the hands. Lower heels, chair pose, inhale. Hands together, twist right, exhale. Left elbow hooks. Shift weight to the right foot, pick up the left foot. Now reach the left toes to the back of the mat, but keep the left foot off the ground. So again, while you're here, left elbow can stay on the right thigh, or hover the left elbow just off the right thigh. Try not to let anything change. Good, land the elbow. And once more, hover the elbow. Keep the elbow hovering, step the left foot to the right foot. Reach the center chair pose, inhale. Exhale, twist left, hook right elbow. Shift to the left foot, pick up the right foot. Reach the right toes back behind you. Again, try to keep the right foot lifted. As I say that, I touch the right toes down, totally fine. But now try to hover the right elbow just off the left thigh. Land the elbow.
Once more, hover. Keep the elbow hovering, step the right foot forward, chair pose, inhale, back through center. Lift the toes, exhale, hips to heels. Land the hands, inhale. Step, walk or float, push up or skip it, exhale. Lower knees, lower elbows. Inhale, upward facing or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Even more coming. Inhale, lift the toes, bend knees. Exhale, step, walk, float, toe stand. Lower the heels, chair pose, inhale. Twist right, exhale. Maybe hover the left elbow this whole time. Shift weight to the right foot, pick up the left foot. Reach the left toes long behind you. This time you'll land the left foot, lower the left knee to ground. Now land the left elbow on the outer right thigh. So you're in a low lunge twist. You can untuck the left toes behind you. Keep the left elbow on the right thigh. Shift the hips back, pick up the right foot. Now slide the right shin next to the left shin, sit the hips to the heels. Cool, you'll pick the right hand off the left hand, slide the right hand towards the back right corner of the mat. As you pick the hips off the heels, direct the hips forward, reach the left arm forward, up, then eventually back to a variation of Camel Pose. Exhale, lower hips back to heels. Left elbow towards outer right thigh. Going back to the twisting position. Cool, shift weight to the left shin. Can you come to stand on the left shin, hover the right shin off the ground, right knee to chest. Cool, now step the right foot forward, low lunge twist. The left elbow could stay on the right thigh, or you could pick up the left elbow. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Shift forward to the right foot, pick up the left foot. Good, left foot steps to right foot. Chair pose, inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist left, right elbow could hover the whole time. Shift to the left foot, pick up the right foot. Reach the right leg back behind you. Land the right toes. Lower the right knee. Right elbow lands on the left thigh. Direct the hips back. So you can pick up the left foot, but keep the twist to the left. Now land the left shin next to the right shin. Sit hips to heels. Cool, left hand to the back left corner. Pick the hips off the heels, direct the hips forward. Right arm goes forward, up, then eventually back, Camel Pose. Exhale, lower hips to heels. Right elbow to the outer left thigh. You'll shift to the right shin, keep the twist to the left, keep the right elbow on the outer left thigh, pick the left shin and left foot off the ground. If it gets a little sloppy, hop right back into it. Good, step the left foot forward. Now you can lift the right elbow just off the left thigh. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. Shift the upper body forward, pick up the right foot. Step the right foot to the left foot. Chair pose, inhale, center. Lift the toes, exhale, hips to heels. Options, you can land the hands as we've been doing for your vinyasa, or a quick action through crow pose. Then hop, step, float through your vinyasa and complete it as we find our way back to downward facing dog. So if you're in crow, you're here for just 3, 2, 1. Your option on vinyasa. As we meet back in downward facing dog. So we'll do that whole round one more time. Inhale, lift the toes, bend knees, look to the thumbs. Exhale, step, walk, float, toe stand. Lower the heels, chair pose, inhale. Twist right, exhale, hover left elbow. Shift to right foot, reach left leg back. Land the left toes, land the left knee. Maybe keep the elbow hovering the whole time. Shift back with the hips, pick up the right foot. Slide right shin to left shin. Reach the right hand to the back right corner, press the hips forward. Here's the Camel Pose variation. Exhale, lower the hips back to the twist. Maybe elbow hovers. Shift to the left shin, pick up the right shin, pick up the right foot. Step the right foot forward, lift the left knee, lift the left foot. Step the left foot forward, chair pose, inhale. Twist left, maybe hover the elbow. Shift the left foot, pick up right foot, reach right leg back. Land the right foot, land the left right knee. Shift the hips back, pick up the left foot. Land left shin to right shin. Left hand to the back left corner, press the hips forward, camel pose. Exhale, lower the hips. Right elbow hovers outside left thigh. Shift to the right shin, pick up the left shin. Step the left foot forward, move the chest forward, pick up the right knee and right foot. Step the right foot forward, chair pose, inhale. Lift the toes, exhale, hips to heels. Again, straight through the vinyasa or crow pose. Land the hands, knees to armpits. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Landing through the push-up. Lowering knees and elbows. Upward facing or low cobra. Then back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the toes, bend knees, lift the thumbs. Exhale, step walk or float all the way through to a seated position. When you're here, extend the legs out in front of you. Bounce out the knees momentarily. Move the right leg to the right so that you can bend the left knee, bring the left shin towards the front of the mat. Now you'll keep the chest forward, the crown of the head lifted. As you shift to the left sits bone, sweep the right leg to the right and all the way behind you into pigeon pose. Try not to use the hands to get there. Now you'll keep the chest moving forward over the left shin to step the right foot in front of the left ankle. So the right toes can tuck, the right knee will lift. Move the chest forward, the hips will follow, right foot will step. Now as I shift weight to the right foot, I'm bringing the left knee to the right calf muscle, shrimp squat. Now on the inhale, pull the left knee to the chest, straighten the right leg, rise all the way to stand. Bring the right hand towards the outer left thigh. Reach the left arm behind you, standing twist to the left. You can keep the right hand where it is, or pick up the right hand, reach the right arm forward. Move the chest back to center. Bring the left knee to the right calf muscle, shrimp squat. Land the left shin behind the right foot. Keep the chest forward, hips up. Reach the right toes to the back of the mat, pigeon pose. Sit to the left sits bone. Sweep the right leg to the right forward. Left leg follows. You back to the starting position. Second side, move the left leg to the left so that the right shin can come forward. Then keep the left leg long as you sweep the left leg to the left and behind you. Pigeon pose, lift the hips. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee as you move the chest forward. Drive the hips forward, step the left foot in front of the right ankle so that you can bring the right knee to the left calf muscle, shrimp squat. Right knee to chest, straighten the left leg, rise. Left hand to the outer right thigh. Right arm reaches behind you. Stay or reach the left arm forward in front of you. Good, face the chest back forward. Back to shrimp squat, right knee to left calf muscle. Land the right shin behind the left heel. You're still on the right shin as you reach the left toes to the back of the mat. Pigeon pose. Sit to the right sits bone. Sweep the left leg to the left and forward. Right leg follows. Back to your starting position. Just a little shaking of the legs. Before we go through that, one more time on each side. Right leg to right, left shin forward. Big sweeping action to pigeon pose, trying not to use the hands. Chest forward, step the right foot over the left ankle. Left knee to right calf muscle, shrimp squat. Left knee to chest, straighten the right leg, rise. Open arm twist left. Stay or extend the left leg forward in front of you. Try to keep the left heel lifted. Good, face the chest forward. Left knee to right calf muscle, shrimp squat. Land the left shin. Step the right foot back, pigeon pose. Lower to the left sits bone, sweep the right leg to the right and wide. Left leg follows forward. Left leg to the left, right shin forward. Continue to sweep the left leg to the left and behind you, pigeon pose. Move the chest forward, step left foot in front of right ankle. Right knee to left calf muscle. Straighten left leg, right knee to chest rise. Open arm twist to the right. Stay or extend the right leg forward. Face the chest back forward. Right knee to left calf muscle, shrimp squat. Land the right shin. Step the left foot back, pigeon pose. Good. Hips slightly to the right. Sweep left leg forward. Right leg follows. Bounce out the knees a little bit. Before we continue on with a new little flowing sequence that we'll do together. I mean, who the fuck else are we gonna do it with, I guess. Right leg will stay long in front of you. Bend the left knee. Land the left foot about as wide as the outer left hip. Then you'll place the right hand outside the right hip, the left hand outside the right hip as well. So as you're pressing down through the hands, turn the fingers to the right, and then face the chest towards the right, so that the upper arms are framing the upper chest. Point the right toes forward. You'll press into the hands and the left foot. On the exhale, can you pick up the hips, pick up the right leg. Now pull the right knee towards the right armpit and step the right foot to the back of the mat. Right knee bend skandasana, hips towards right heel. Left knee bend skandasana forward. Right knee bend skandasana backwards. Turn to face the back of the mat. Sweep the left arm forward, then up, reverse the crescent lunge. Right hand down the back left leg. And you'll shift to the right foot, half moon pose on the exhale, but the revolved position. So the left hand is down, the right arm is extending up. The twist is towards the right. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. Left hand under left shoulder, lunge twist, inhale. Stair roll to the outer edge of the left foot, side plank pose, exhale. As you land the right hand, 3-point down dog, inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Look to thumbs, exhale, lower both forearms, 3-point dolphin. Lift the elbows, right knee, right tricep, inhale. Exhale, step right foot outside right hand. Reach the right arm as far in front of you as possible. Hopefully you don't have a post in your way. Then you'll bring the left toes all the way through to the right hand before you sit down. So now you're in the starting position but on side number 2. Left hand outside the left hip, right hand outside the left hip. Again, you're twisting the chest to the left, sitting tall. Press under the right foot in the hands. Exhale, pick up the hips, pick up the left leg. Bend left knee to left armpit, then step the left foot to the original front of mat. Left knee bends skandasana. Right knee bends and exhale, skandasana back. And then left knee bends skandasana forward. Turn to face forward, roll to the right toes, reverse crescent lunge, inhale, left hand down, right leg. Shift to the left foot, revolve, half moon, exhale. Step the right foot to the back of the mat, land the right hand, lunge, twist, inhale. Stay or side plank pose, exhale. Left hand lands, 3-point down dog, inhale, lift left leg. Look to thumbs, exhale, lower forearms. Pick up the elbows, left knee, left tricep, inhale. Exhale, left foot outside left hand. Reach the left arm as far away from you as possible. Bring the right toes all the way to the left hand. Then sit down. Same thing. Hands outside the right hip. Exhale, pick up the hips, pick up the right leg. Right knee to right elbow. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Right knee bends skandasana. Inhale, left knee bends. Exhale, right knee bends. Turn to face the back of the mat, reverse crescent lunge. Inhale.
Revolve half moon, exhale, stand on the right foot, twist to the right. Step the left foot back and then left hand lunge, twist, inhale. Side plank to wild thing option, exhale. Land the right hand, 3-point down dog, inhale, lift right leg. Look to thumbs, exhale, lower forearms. Pick up elbows, right knee, right tricep, inhale. Right foot lands wide, exhale. Reach right arm forward, inhale. Left toes to right hand, exhale. Then sit. Hands outside of left toe. Exhale, pick up the hips, pick up the left leg. Left knee to left elbow. Step the left foot to the front of the mat, left knee bends. Inhale, right knee bends. Exhale, left knee bends. Turn to face forward, reverse, crescent lunge, inhale. Shift to left foot, revolve, half moon, exhale. Step the right foot back, lunge, twist, inhale. Side plank to wild thing option, exhale. Land the left hand, 3-point down dog, inhale, lift left leg. Lower forearms, exhale. Pick up elbows, left knee, left tricep, inhale. Exhale, step left foot outside, left hand, left arm forward. Right toes to left hand. Sit down. Send the left leg forward in front of you. Then place the hands behind the shoulders, fingers point forward. You can do this with bent knees, straightish legs, or straight legs. On the inhale, lift the hips up to the ceiling. Reverse table or reverse plank pose. Exhale, lower hips back to ground. Cool, cross the shins in front of you. Roll over the shins. And just find your way to a seated position for a moment. So we have 2 variations of forearm stand to wrap up today's class. I'll demo the variations for you. You can pause the video, practice the variations, or you could complete the class and then play with the variations after class. You can do whatever the fuck you want to, honestly. But 2 really good variations to work with in forearm stand, building off of one another and building off of what we've been doing in class today, which is a bunch of twisting. First option, first variation, you can have a block in front of you, frame the block with both hands, so you're squeezing the hell out of the block, or I like to have the block out of the way, press the hands together, so I'm squeezing the hell out of each hand. Elbows under shoulders, hips are lifted, dolphin pose, and then I'll walk the right toes as far forward as possible as I reach the left toes up to the ceiling. Gaze towards the wrist. I'll tilt forward on the right toes, a few little hops. And then when I hop off of the right foot and get the hips over the shoulders, the right knee is bent into the chest and the left leg is lifted up. So from here, little hops, hips forward, left toes directing the hips up, right knee pulling into the chest. Land, land, pick the forearms off of the ground. So that's variation number 1. Variation number 2, as you get more and more comfortable with variation number 1, and you get some hang time, is to start creating a twist in your forearm stand. So the knee that is pulling into the chest will start to point to the opposite side of the mat. So if it's the right knee, it's pointing to the left side. If it's the left knee pulling in, it's pointing to the right side. Take some time. Same setup. We'll go right knee in, left leg up. Hop forward, knee pulls in. Then I'm pointing the right knee to the left. Notice the swivel of the hips. As you get deeper and deeper into the twist, you can bend the left knee, reach the left knee towards the right side. Exit strategy is returning through center, landing the right toes, then landing the shins. So there's 2 options to play with in forearm stand. Maybe pause the video, give it a whirl for a few moments, then we'll meet right back here when you're done. Really lovely work, everybody. Looks like some of you got some hang time. Some of you are working on that twist. That's fantastic. Some of you fell out of it. That's awesome too. Falling, always important to figure out. Come to stand on the shins. Then inhale, swing the arms forward and up. Hook the thumbs overhead, exhale, bend the elbows out wide, drive the hips forward in front of you, lift the chin from the chest. Unhook the thumbs. Inhale, swing the arms forward and up. Again, hook the thumbs, exhale, press the hips forward, lift the chest. Stay or slide into your variation of Camel Pose. And the second round. Drive down through the shins, direct the hips forward, lift the hands off the heels, and send the hips back to the heels. Bring the left hand to the outer right thigh, walk the right fingertips behind you, just a simple seated twist to the right. Maybe look up and over the right shoulder. And keep the twist, but bring the gaze forward over the left shoulder. Release the twist back to center. Right hand to outer left leg, walk the left fingertips behind you, seated twist to the left, starting by looking over the left shoulder. Stay with the twist, but bring the gaze over the right shoulder. Exhale, release the twist back to center. Cool. Move the hips to the right or the left, bring the legs forward in front of you. Move the hips towards the center of the mat. Keep the knees bent as you recline down. And just one round bridge, supported bridge, or full wheel. I'm moving to supported bridge. You can move to whatever is calling you in your practice right now. We'll be here for about a count of 10. It's a mental count. So it'll probably seem a little bit longer than 10. Let's call that 5. 3. 2. 1. Ground block, side block off to the side, out of the way. Lower the hips back to the ground. Any last little movements for your class today? However you would like to finish it up. Wherever you would like to take this towards Savasana. And wherever you are, wherever you're practicing, thanks for taking these moments, this hour or so, to focus on your energy, yourself. Now put that energy out into the world. Lovely sharing this practice with you. Keep on keeping on.